Hello and welcome back. Oh my god, you came back. You're here. All right, let's do this. We got another 2.5 episodes to go, and I say a half, but I'll tell you later about that. Let's get started on where we left off. Ruby seems to be taking Penny's revelation well, getting to a point about artificial life forms being sentient in 30 seconds what it took Star Trek The Next Generation an entire episode to get out.
You're not like those things we saw back there. You've got a heart. And a soul, I can feel it. I've been by myself all day.
Are Penny's hiccups a lot like Pinocchio's nose growing every time she tells a lie?
I'll do it. I'll set you free.
Yeah, right.
Now, according to Penny, she's the first artificial life form to be able to generate an aura. Now, does that mean she might have some human parts in her too? Yes, Yang, finally! I was wondering what she was up to. Oh, that bike.
Oh.
That music. Is it... Yes! Junior's Club! I've been waiting for this character to come back ever since the yellow trailer.
Guess who's back?
It looks like the trailer happened beforehand, so I guess, are these two frenemies now?
You still owe me a drink.
Junior explains why his men were at the dust shop at the beginning of Volume 1. I'm happy for Junior's guest appearance, but I guess this really means that Yang's mission is a bust. Next scene, story time with Blake.
The masks are a symbol. Humanity wanted to make monsters out of us, so we chose to don the faces of monsters.
But it's a good story. I kinda like the explanation of why the White Fang wears the grim masks. Kind of reminds me of a line out of Gargoyles.
If they think we're beasts and monsters, then perhaps we better live up to the name.
And bad pun him on, getting the crowd riled up for Roman Torchwick. And Roman, being Roman, knowing just what to say.
Humans are the worst.
It's true. Humans are the worst. If you've ever worked in retail, you'd agree.
Fortunately, I'm the best exterminator around.
Edis, he works fast. How did you get one of those already? Never mind that. The action starts now. Ah, the classic action movie freeway fight scene. No, I do not want to give that movie any more publicity. Ruining my childhood. Okay, let's try something. No, not that. Okay, I can live with that. Big robots versus tiny cars. Big robots always win. Screw this car, screw that car, screw this car in particular. I'm sure those drivers are all fine. Oh look, Neptune's actually gonna do something, and nice gun. Sweet, jalapeno on a stick, that's some long distance ganking. Wait, did Sun just pull a shadow clone jutsu? And they're gone. Now the real fight begins. And it's awesome to see some real teamwork going on with the group. It really goes to show that, in the story at least, that the team has been practicing behind the scenes, together with RWBY simply calling out attack patterns, creating the mist with freezer burn, and then going into Blake and Wise's attack with checkmate. Did Wise just cast haste on Blake? And Yang just punches things. Well, it works. Ouch.
Don't worry. With each hit, she gets stronger, and she uses that energy to fight back. That's what makes her special.
Whoa, is that her semblance? That's awesome. It's kind of like maybe Bishop from the X-Men, but when he gets hit, well, he's got to get hit with an energy blast. He redirects the energy. Maybe a bit more like the Hulk, but the Hulk works off of rage. Yang is almost more like she has to be physically hit, and maybe not even just angry, maybe adrenaline? Hulk's kind of adrenaline. Yang proceeds to kick Torchwick's ass, and of course, in the end, he's more concerned with his suit than the billion-dollar mech that he just got destroyed. And who's this? Neil? Whoa. She seems strong enough, or only seems that way. I think she's a bit of an illusionist, but what's her sort of background from? Well, of course, like you got Ruby as Red Riding Hood and Weiss as Snow White, but Neo, she looks like Neapolitan ice cream. Well, her hair at least. But she also has the umbrella like Nui from Kill la Kill. Wait, that was like a full 5-minute fight. Where did Sun and Neptune go?
They're probably fine, right? Probably.
Ramen, no better way to end an episode. We had a little intermission in between two episodes. Not a full episode, but still content nonetheless. I like to call it Dust, a user's guide. I love this style of animation. Simplified yet sleek.
Elegant, yet destructive.
I like the little tidbits of info they give you too, and it gives you the same sort of info with the same quality as that animation at the beginning of Volume 1. I think this information will be crucial to understanding the story and characters as we move forward. And again, let's move forward. Next episode is called Extracurricular Activities, and wow, we are treated to a sequence of Pyrrha just serving up Cardinal a plate of kick-ass. And if you listen closely, the beats of the music match up with the hits. She's weaving, she's dodging, she cannot be stopped. Is she unstoppable?
Finish him.
Pyrrha is just landing the blows. Will anyone stop her? Can anyone challenge her?
I'll do it. I wanna fight her.
Nice shoes. Looks to be his weapons, kind of similar to Yang's gauntlets. The fight begins, and Mercury is able to keep Pyrrha on her toes, forcing her to use just enough of her semblance to keep from being hit. He seems smarter than we've been led on to believe. That look in his face, you know he's already figured out her power.
I forfeit.
He calls the match, not wanting to go any further, but I think he's got what he was after.
Learning is so much fun.
Well, that's it for classes for the day, and look, Blake is being emo again. Who would have guessed? But now it's not just over the white thing, but a classic teenager dilemma, the school dance.
I don't have time for a stupid dance. I thought you, of all people, would get that.
What's this? Are they having an emo intervention?
Nobody will ever understand the torment I feel. The torment of an extremely attractive ninja. Mine is indeed a tormented existence, filled with torment. And girls. Girls with their breasts. They torment me so.
Emo, while being a funny word to throw around, right now, that look in her eyes and how she talks is generally distressing and damn near sounding like she's tormented by the thought of what the White Fang might be up to. Almost akin to worrying about a lost or wayward family member.
Wise.
Time for some comedy relief, Joan. Cold.
And that is why they call you the Ice Queen.
Whoa, gravity works. And now time for some serious battle training, Joan.
Your sword play's improved immensely.
After a bit of training, the subject switches over to the school dance, in which Joan can't see what's directly in front of his face.
You've probably got guys clamoring over each other just to ask you out.
You'd be surprised.
Don't you see it? Joan, seriously, ask Pyrrha out. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. Ladies of the audience, I'm serious when I say this. Men, as a species, are dumb. Not just in general, okay, maybe in general, but especially when it comes to picking up hints like this. He's too focused on something that he can't have to see something that's right in front of his face. Joan is truly the everyman of this show.
Do tell.
Villain sleepover meeting, Cinder Emerald pillow fight. A guy can dream.
After she made contact with my boots, she was able to move them around however she wanted. But she only made slight adjustments.
I was right. Mercury was only fighting Pyrrha to find out what her semblance was. And what's this? Is Cinder sewing? Sewing a dress of dust. But that brings us back to the last intermediate episode we had there, explaining how dust could be used. One of the ways that was mentioned is sewing it into clothing. I think we're starting to get a bit more of an idea of how Cinder uses her powers.
It's not about overpowering the enemy. It's about taking away what power they have.
Now, is she talking about removing Pyrrha's power or just countering them? I really think they're even just talking about evening the playing field. This is just an educated guess on my part. We're gonna have to wait till next episode to actually find out.
I hate waiting.
That's it. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you'd like to see more. Comment if you agree or disagree with anything I've said. And until next time, good night, everybody.